Hello, hello. Welcome to the 1 hour daily black and orange political tarot readings. I am known as Autumn around here, and this is my co-host, the fuzzy cuteness that is Boo Boo's and Kitty. Hello, sweetheart. So, I usually spend the first 10 or 15 minutes where I go through the chat and I look for anything in all caps. And I take your questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I bothering you? I'm sorry. I did not mean to bother the kitty. Yes, that's a leave me alone. I'm tired. Yes. Oh, no, cleaning. Cleaning. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you are precious. Yes, you are. You are just adorable, little sandpaper tongue. That's a good kitty. Sorry. Usually I go through the comments and I gather your questions. If you have a question for me, please put it in all caps. And good kitty. Good kitty. Then I will know that you are talking to me. If I don't get your question, it's never anything personal, I promise. And 10% income that comes into the channel from any source goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. Kitten. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I was running a little bit late this morning. Trying to go live every day. Occasionally some things jump in the way. So I'm going to scroll back up here and I'm looking for anything in all caps for questions. Melissa's asking, is Trump trying to build a case for getting himself sent to, what, the insanity defense? No. He is a raging narcissist. No, but no. Sorry. Okay, uncover the news. Will there be an event that will further escalate the protests? That's kind of already happening. But, let's see here. Are new around here, you can usually, if you're watching the replay, you can usually go down to the first comment that will be pinned or in the description box where I list all the questions covered that day. And I try really hard to not delete the list after making it like I did yesterday. Oh, yeah, genius. Oh, absolute genius. Oh, that was, yeah, okay, so I've got that question. Okay. Will Barr attempt to frame someone to help the orange bunker baby? Frame someone? What do you mean, frame who? He's the president. Somebody else has been running the country? Somebody else has been running the country into the ground? Oh, you are precious. You are precious. Okay. Breaking. Federal judge who accused Barr of distorting the Mueller report has read the unredacted version, and now he's demanding some answers. Yeah, good luck getting them. Good luck getting them. But let's see how that's going to go, because that's important. Okay. Again, I apologize for the delay in starting today. I just ran across that. So let me reiterate that one. Scrolling. Breaking. Judge Reggie Walton has ordered the U.S. Department of Justice to answer questions regarding certain redactions of the Mueller report at a hearing now set for July 20th. Okay. Let me add that to the question that's already here. Okay. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd, but you can sure try if you got a mind to do it. I loved the Muppet show. Oh, you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Dear sweet Autumn, is minus 45. Is he smelling that it's time to go with the unredacted Mueller report and all the investigations pouring in on him? You and Boo and Kitty are my awaited break. Oh, thank you for that. Does he feel like it's time to go? Okay, I'll add it to the list. I've never gotten that he's afraid to leave, is what I'm getting. There was a time, and there's a part of him it's just doesn't want to do any work or job or can't, he's a coward who can't handle pressure. But I've never gotten that. Basically, what I'm getting is that he's afraid to leave. He's afraid what's going to happen to him when he no longer has the protection of as a sitting president. Greg Scott, is Trump afraid that I'm always afraid of using really negative words and putting them out into the ether, as well as, who knows, maybe YouTube would demonetize me, I don't know. So we'll just call it assassination. He's afraid that an assassination attempt will be made on him. Do hate when there are assassinations. We're just going to say that. All right. No, never underestimate the usefulness of some silly voices and silly things. Okay. Looking. Will Barr be driven out before the election? Oh, one can dream. Oh, one beautiful, beautiful day. I'll never have to read on Renfield again. Okay, and oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. That's very sweet. You did not have to do that. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I went past that. There. Will the country be allowed? Marjorie's asking, will the country be allowed to vote in ballots? In places, yes. I mean, it's not like they're going to ban it, but it's a question of, are they going to expand it? I think I just saw my name. Linda. Hi, Linda. Your poster announcing the date of the reading. Oh, what are they called? The cover image. Announcing the date of the readings are so beautiful and artistic, feminine. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. Thank you. Harry's mom, Amy Mcgrath is at 1 point ahead of the turtle. Will Mitch lose his seat in November? Gosh, I hope so. But the cards don't always tell me what I want to hear. We know that. Trump. Barr lied about the protesters in D.C. Yes. Yes, Prairie Griffith? Yes, he did. Okay, can I read on the Russian oil spill, Holly? What about it? They have all kind of environmental disasters over there. If there's something specific, let me know. But they're awful. Bluebell's asking, is Trump in danger from those he owes money to? Oh, because he has not really paid them back, both in money and in favor. That's a good question. Where was the assassination question? There we go. There we go. Barr contradicted Trump about the bunker. Yeah, I saw that, Gene. Yep. And will there be more to come? Oh, gosh. Well, I'll ask about the Khashoggi situation. Is there more to come about that absolutely heartbreaking Khashoggi situation? What's the future for Kaepernick now? Other than the fact that he's going to go down in history as a hero? Sure, let's look at that. And I read that Jamie Harrison is ahead of Lindsey Graham. Will he win? I read on Lindsey Graham the other day, and I don't feel like there's an update. I'm feeling like there's not an update to the energy yet. That what it said was that it felt like Lindsey squeaked, and I mean squeaked, out a win, which I hate to say. Oof. But do check with other readers, and we'll check again in future. We will. Breaking, North Korea says it has severed all communication to South Korea. Yeah, it does this to try to get more. Yeah, it tries to get more concessions and more food aid and more, whatever else. They've been hit pretty. From what I've heard, there's a real possibility they've been hit pretty hard by the illness, and they're playing games. But the other thing is, I still am not entirely convinced that the Korean Führer is still 100% up and around and alive and kicking, and still not sure about that. So I guess we could check in on see if he's still around, because it sounded like the person who was behind, or who was talking about why they severed those communications, it was the sister, who is quite possibly the scariest human being I've ever read on. She is nuts. Nuts. And dangerous. Okay. Barr didn't show up for the hearing. Let Dems do anything. Jail him for contempt. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know, Cynthia. All right, let's see. We were asking here about Renfield. Let's see. Let's add that. Okay. And sweet and salty coffee. Prairie, that's my question. Sorry, I'm trying to understand. Well, let me see. Can I go back up here? I'd have to look. Let me look for your question again. I do want to answer your questions. They matter to me. I just want to. Barr lied about the protesters in D.C. That's my question. Oh, did he lie about the protesters? Yes. I'm so sorry. I'm confused. I'm easily confused with some of these things sometimes. So sorry. Sorry. Okay, let me read on. I've got plenty here. Plenty. More, that should be 2. Come. Okay. Hello, kitten. He's like tired. I'm a tired kitten. You are a tired kitten, but you are a good boy. Yes, you are. You are a good boy. Good boy. Okay. Will there be... Where am I? Yes, Barr lied about the protesting. Okay, we're at 14. Excuse me. So probably about to 15. 15 minutes in. Will there be an event that will escalate protests? Gosh, I hope not. But yeah, the brutality police are displaying is not helping. Okay, let me close my eyes here for a second. Reach out for this energy. Thank you to all the protesters. I just want to say that. Thank you to all of the peaceful protesters. There's so many, and bless you. Bless you. It's huge what you're doing. see here. All right, protests. Is there something that's going to further escalate the protests? I started watching. It's not Steve Judd. Why am I thinking Steve Judd? Johnson. David? Why? I was just watching his video. Why the American living in Australia? I was just watching him. Why is my? Forgive me, please forgive me. Dave, I think David, Man on the Moon. Yeah, duh. Yeah, it gets so interesting when you go in an alpha state and facts just go poof. I mean, like obvious facts. But anyway, I was just watching his video before I started, and he was reading on. Because he's getting contacted where people are asking, is there going to be like a third shoe to drop, like a third crisis? There was the illness, then now the protests, and is there going to be a third thing? So people are worried, and there is a kind of expectation, kind of hanging in the air of, basically as the earth stops shaking, kind of thing. David Johnson, yes, thank you, Linda. Don't know why my brain blanked on that. I was literally just watching his video before this started. Protests. So are the protests is something that's going to escalate? Something going to happen that's going to escalate these protests? Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth cutting that Gordian knot. So, let me see if you can see that. I've got to wait for the delay here for just a second. Just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, that should be viewable. Four Horsemen, they're not. We're not headed for the apocalypse. We're really not. Not in our lifetimes. Yeah. And I've had dreams off and on all of my life about the far future. So, yeah, we're coming back. We're here. All time is simultaneous anyway. Anyway, Temperance. Actually, we're starting on Temperance, so that's good. 3 of Pentacles. There are policies and changes being looked at. Star. This is the card of hope. And it is right in the middle. Justice, 4 of Cups, all kinds of, so many good ideas, not all of which will be put in place, but some of them will. Some really good policies will be put in place over time, especially once there's a new administration. Seriously, this is good. This is not things worse. I mean, it starts with Temperance, and then we've got hope, and then we've got justice, and work, and yeah, Sword of Truth. This is good energy. So it's good energy. No, that doesn't mean that police are going to suddenly stop being. Some police are going to stop being awful, but they're going to be real policies and some changes. So this is good. This is good. Okay. So good. Did not get violent. Worried about the UK here. Well, let me see. Let me specifically ask about the UK. Will protests in the UK get violent? Eight of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Emperor, Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. No. I do have a Knight of Pentacles here, but this is the messenger. This is communication. These are just activists. Boris. It feels like Boris is having some troubles, and his power's being undermined, his position's undermined. But I was responding to what you said. Okay. Okay. I'm not getting tower, I'm not getting the moon, I'm not getting... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, this is better than... This is better than, you know, it could be. So, yeah, alright. Nice place to start. Okay, let's move on to... Judge Walton. We are at 21. Judge Walton telling the DOJ and Barr, explain this. Judge Walton. Okay, closing my eyes, reaching out for this energy. Oh, he's so mad. I barely have to even go, oh, I'll reach out for his, oh, okay, yeah, his energy. He's, yeah. It was just like, oh, I wonder, oh, okay. Okay, he's mad. But it's not even like a raging toddler. I mean, it's not a raging toddler mad like Trump gets. It's an angry, like, you are despicable. Just this solid, emotionally solid disgust. Devil card right there. Just disgust. All right, Judge Walton, you're going to be asked, you're at DOJ on July 20th, I believe it was, for them to come and explain. How's that going to go? What are you going to do about it specifically? Because whatever they say is, you know, Charlie Brown's teachers in the background. Wah, 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 wah. Whatever. What matters is what are you going to do after that? So, oh boy. Walton. Judge Walton, what are you going to do after you hear Barr and his ilk lying? Oh, well, I was just doing whatever. Lying. So what is Judge Walton going to do after all of that? Wow, he's mad. Wow, he's mad. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, he sees Barr as the flunky that he is for the Trump dynasty. Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Moon, to center of it. Oh, he's, yeah, mad, really mad. Seven of Wands, putting Barr on the defensive. 10 of Wands. That's a whole lot of paper. That is a whole lot of court-related paper, like things having to be turned over or things being brought against someone, or these are the arguments back and forth, but this is the center of it. He's holding it together. He's mad. And then the DOJ is seriously on the defensive, and then we get, what's going on with this 10 of Wands? This, is that ordering the release of more of the report, or is that bringing, I don't know, could be anything. Could be, you know, bringing charges against Barr, which I doubt, but I can dream. So, Walton, what's in your future? There's justice. What is your part in all this? What is history going to be writing about you? What did you do after you read the unredacted report and then Barr came in and lied to you, which we can guess right now is what's going to happen? He's a, Barr is a toady. Emphasis on toad. So, Walton, what's what's 10 of Wands. It's going to go on here. 2 of Wands, that's communication, ordering communication. Page of Wands, 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Judgment. Those are investigations. There was supposed to be communication and we were disappointed because Barr gutted the Mueller report. We were disappointed. Fair enough. It isn't fair enough, but the meaning behind that, yeah. This feels like investigations. Like future investigations. Are those future investigations that lead to judgment against Trump? What is going on here? What am I missing? I'm missing something. What am I missing here? Walton, Barr. Redacted, unredacted Mueller report. What Barr did was wrong. Matter of fact, that feels like Barr. Right there. 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands, Page of Swords, 2 of Wands, Star, hope. Hope, communication that gives hope. Barr stopped things from coming out, okay. It was his choice to stop things from coming out. What goes around comes around. Page of Swords is often it can be a spy. That's why Trump sees himself. But there are some things in the report that have to be redacted for clearance, ways, means of gathering info or what have you. But communication that gives hope is how this ends. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but the upshot is Judge Walton is not a happy camper, and Barr that's him. That's the big, ugly head of judicial evil, and vice. Judicial vice, really. But what's going to happen in the end is communication that gives hope. Make of that what you will. But I think it's going to, there's something in there that's more complicated than what I can imagine right now. Don't know what's up, but something. Okay. At 29:30. $29.30 is Trump. Okay, I'm just going to go down the list. Is Trump thinking that it might be time to exit stage right? With all this stuff coming down against him. Okay, basically this is reading on Trump, and his energy is incandescent. He is angry. He is livid. He has no solace. He can't watch the news without seeing the protests, which make him furious. Those uppity black people. He's so disgusting. Trump is so disgusting. He's disgusted by what's on the news. He's disgusted by Fox News not taking his side completely, not fawning over him. He's disgusted with the people around him. He's disgusted with Parcell, is that his name? Because his poll numbers are falling. He's disgusted with Kushner, who's, well, Kushner's a punching bag. Because Kushner has given him bad advice, but at the same time, he's the son-in-law, so he's not going anywhere. But yeah, he's mad at Kushner. But he's furious that the media is being so hard on him. My shoulders are just seizing up. Ugh. So, and he can't really go golfing. He had to cancel his golf trip where he makes money off of the government, but he had to cancel his golf trip because of how it looks. And so he's just stuck. He's restarting the rallies. That's giving him some hope. It shouldn't, but sure, whatever. But that's not yet, and he has no solace. He's not close to Melania. She doesn't want to be around him. So even when she is around him, she's, there's no solace there. Sorry, I haven't even pulled my cards, but this is what I'm getting. He has no outlet other than Twitter, and everybody keeps telling him not to tweet. The black hole need of love, approval, obnoxious levels of love and approval that Trump has, it's not being met. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and his businesses are hurting. Two of Wands. That's Twitter. That's it. That's him on Twitter. The Hermit is, tweeting in the residence on his own. Eight of Wands, because everything's coming against him. Nine of Wands. It is, yeah. He's not getting a calm outlet. Hanged Man. So that he can't affect things right now. He can't change his polling numbers. Okay. Well, the original question was about, is he thinking about just saying, heck with it, I'm leaving? I'm getting a very strong no on that, but let me pull some cards and see if he was feeling reckless enough to leave, he would go golfing first. He wouldn't be holding himself back from anything, is what I'm getting. Three of Pentacles. Well, McConnell's getting judges in. 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups. The Democrats are so unified. Trump's a fool, we know that. 10 of Wands. Burden. Just, there's more burden in the Fool's future. And he feels like Republicans they're not strong enough, and the Democrats are eating the Republicans' lunch, and blah, 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 complain. Burdens in his future. We're stuck with him for a while. Hello, kitten. How are you? Still bathing. Just a sweetheart. Okay. Edit. 35, I think that is. Yeah, 35. Okay. 35. Is Trump afraid of an assassination attempt? Or maybe that he's in danger from those he owes money to. Okay. Alrighty, so I can just reaching out for the energy. Secret Service is really good. Secret Service is, it feels like they have a lot more stuff going on behind the scenes than we would even think of to protect the president. Is Trump afraid of an assassination attempt? Considering he put up the baby gates all around the White House, which protesters promptly started posting Black Lives Matter posters all over it. All right, Trump, afraid of an assassination? Three of Wands. Devil, Five of Swords, Sun. No. Worried? Yes. Gonna happen? No. Let's put it this way, Trump's vices are making him a little more paranoid than normal. Five of Swords, this is the insult to injury. So not only were there protesters, how dare they, and those uppity black people, because that's how Trump thinks, because he's a monster and a jerk. But this is the insult on top of it, everyone laughing at him for having gone to the bunker. But no, Secret Service is very, very competent. Okay, well, is Trump worried about now or later getting the equivalent of his knees taken out by the people he owes money to? Wow, his neck really is tight. Wow. What the heck are you doing? Oh, yuck. Yuck. No, thank you. Go get that energy out of here. It's someone massaging his shoulders. It's like, oh, no. Do. Mm-mm. Nope. All right, so is Trump worried about, after he gets out of office, that's what I'm asking about. Ace of Wands is an action taken, you know. So, King of Wands, that's when Trump is just Trump. Eight of Wands, he's going to have a lot of legal stuff coming at him. Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Three of Wands, and the things he's done are going to come out. No, this is all legal. This is all humiliation and legal fighting. So, yeah, I know, gross, isn't it, Kate? Ugh. Where are we? 39 and a bit. Oh. Let me shuffle on this. Renfield. And actually, I'm not reading directly on Renfield, actually. I'm reading on, if he is going to get in trouble for not showing up at the hearings. Will the Dems do anything? Jail him for contempt? Or driven out before the election? Or, you know, actually facing, is Barr, are they going to, is somebody going to hold Barr accountable, actually accountable? Especially sometime this year would be nice. Okay, thanks. All right, let me close my eyes. Renfield Barr. Bill Barr. Hey guys, anybody gonna hold this jerk accountable? Anybody? Anybody? Blowing off hearings. Sending armed police against peaceful protesters. Redacting the report until it looked. Is somebody going to hold Barr accountable for everything he's done wrong? All right, I pulled 6 cards. I don't know why I pulled 6 cards, but well, there's a death card, so let's see what they mean by that. And I've got 6 cards. Hierophant, yes, he's definitely part of the government. The moon, yes, he has taken the powers of his office and the government to cause chaos and upset a lot of people. 9 of Swords. But he has his own sorrows or what have you, but frankly, I don't care. The World, major ending, major life stage completion. 10 of Cups, rise of democratic power, rise of the Democrats. Knight of Pentacles. Don't know what that is. What is this Knight of Pentacles? And what's this death card? Oh, do tell. Knight of Pentacles. What's this? Well, if he's, wouldn't he be able to, wouldn't the Department of Justice foot his legal bill? Even if he was newly out of office? Because things happened during his time there? Because that feels like he needs money. Okay, heartbreak. Yeah, it's pretty much every day in the Trump era. High Priestess, 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords. This is Trump going down politically. Yeah, this is just the rotting of Barr using all the powers of his office in just rotten ways, and this is just rancor that he's caused by making these appalling decisions. But that's Trump's political downfall. What's the death card about? Barr being held accountable. Three of Pentacles. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Whoops. Card just went flying. 2 of Wands again. Communications. Hermit. Oh, you know how he contradicted... Sorry, I'm reaching for a card. Oh, man. You know how Barr contradicted Trump? Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. That was a mess. I wonder if Trump is going to have some not entirely nice things to say about Barr at some point here. And there's the 4 of Pentacles. Barr's going to be running low on money for some reason. It's like death of the... Is this death? Yeah, this is death of the alliance between him and the Master, between Renfield and the Master. Oh no, is the Master going to turn on Renfield? Oh no. Oh, the calamity. Is the Master going to turn against you? Ace of Wands, that's taking action. Judgment. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This is Republicans turning against Trump. I think, yeah, is this, am I reading this right? Is Barr going to be feeling bereft and abandoned, and I was the most loyal person, and Eight of Cups, witnesses coming in, leaving, part of the bigger hearings, leaving evidence and going about against justice, Three of Cups, Six of Swords. Oh, it's going to be a great day when he has to leave. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen right away. It doesn't feel like, but it feels like as soon as Trump has problems that Barr can't save him from, like court saying that Trump's finances or what have you have to be turned over to someone who would hold him accountable, expect Trump to turn even on Barr. Magician, Queen of Cups, you should have found a way. There was no way I could. There's nothing I could do. This is the small d democratic laws and norms that would stop him from, say, getting involved with Letitia James or something. And this is Trump as the man being small and petty and eventually out of office. So it's going to get chaotic is what I'm getting. I am getting that he's going to have to leave office at some point, eventually, which sometimes, you know, I have to worry about. We all have to worry about. But no, but Trump's going to turn on him. Trump's going to turn on everybody as soon as dirt really hits the fan. Okay, let me see. 49. What have we got here? "49. Will the country be allowed to vote with mail-in ballots?" Connie, I read on that at the will Barr or the DOJ show up? Yes, they're going to show up and lie, is what I got at the beginning. I read on that. But now I just completely forgot what I was actually reading on. Oh, will the country be allowed to vote with mail-in ballots? Confusing. The energy's confusing. It's different states, it's different laws, it's different vested interests, it's different. It's chaotic energy. Will the country be allowed to vote by mail? It's not going to be like a federal law or anything like that. Will the U.S. be able to vote by mail? Queen of Cups, we'll have to wait for Democrats for that to get stronger. And it's on the state level, not just federal. Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, money. Hi. Fewer poll workers, fewer, areas, fewer, Two of Wands, male communications. Seven of Wands, defensive. It's going to grow. It's going to grow. But we have to wait for a lot more Democratic control. Okay, Uncover the News breaking. National Guard soldiers test positive in the wake of the DC protests. Oh, good. Okay. Amy Mcgrath. 51. Amy Mcgrath versus, in this corner, a pilot with, I believe, a distinguished record. In this corner, the vanity incarnate, that is Mitch McConnell, who will win the election. You out of there, Mitchy boy? Gonna pack your stuff up and go. Every time I've read on anything to do with Mitch McConnell, let's put it this way. Every time I read on Mueller in the past, it just came through. I didn't ask for anything about his personal life, but it just came through how much he loves his wife. And I even just now, just saying it, it's like that can instantly feel that. It's the weirdest thing. It's lovely. It's absolutely lovely and completely unexpected that it's that sweet and strong. But whenever I read on Mitch, it feels like, you know how you get train cars, and you get two train cars, and they're hitched together, right? So they're going along the track and they're hitched together and they stay together. It feels like Mitch is here, and his wife is here, but that she can just detach at any point and just go. And he doesn't realize. She seems so into him right now because of the power, because of the position, because of all of that. But it feels like once things get ugly, it just feels like she's just gonna uncouple the two cars and marriage of convenience. I don't know. She's very convincing right now. But she's always got, it's like she's always got at least half a foot out the door, like just ready. But she puts on a good front, and she would even tell you, or say, oh yeah, I'm absolutely 100%. And it's like, yeah. All right, so is Mitchie gonna lose his seat? Does Mitchie get voted out in 2020? Mitch McConnell voted 2020. Out of office. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, he's too tied up in, I think there's a chance he's too tied up in the whole era. World. This is not good. Wheel of Fortune for the reading, and then I get the World card. This is not good for him. Good for us. Not good for him. Fool. Okay. This is still not good. King of Wands, that's Trump the man. He's out. He's going to lose. He's going to lose the election. Absolutely. There's no question on this energy. Hello, sweetie. Eight of Wands, and then all this stuff's going to come against Trump. All the stuff. And there's going to be a backlog of hearings and court cases and everything the Democrats have to do to try to clean up. Okay. So does there's a star card. Okay, so what's going on is that says that Trump's out of here, but what about, is that a guarantee that, oh, Justice card right there. Okay, McConnell, is he going to lose his seat as well? Is he going to win or lose the election? It feels like he's been more involved with Trump's nefarious stuff than we know, but it'll come out. Temperance. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. Communications. Investigations and Ace of Cups. I get Democrats. Cups are Democrats, and that is the ace, and that is this. That is a new day dawning, very strong. And then all of this. Oh, and there's the star card as well. There is hope. There is hope. Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, World, Fool, Ace of Cups. This is saying he's done. He's done. There are investigations of him and his wife coming. That's what it feels like. Okay. What do you think, kitten? What do you think, good boo-boo? Good kitten. You are so precious. You are so precious. Yes, you are. Just a little sweetheart. Little fuzzy cupcake. Okay. Oh, wait. 50. Well, almost 58. Edit. Oh gosh. Will there be more to come regarding the Khashoggi and Trump Kushner involvement? Feels like more Kushner than Trump, but is there more to come with the disgusting, cruel, awful? There are not words to describe how vile Khashoggi's murder was. Bless. Sending him as much positive energy as I can. Bless your soul. Bless your family. Bless those who loved you. Feels like it's a sentiment of, I wasn't a perfect man, but I was a good man. It's like, yep, I believe it. More going to come out about Khashoggi, Kushner. Is Kushner going to be held accountable for something related to this? Khashoggi himself on the other side, it feels like he's got a lot of support around him. He's good, and if his energy even dipped a little bit, there would be others there just showering him with positive energy. It's going to take a while for his soul to heal. It will. He's okay. For what that's worth. All right, so what about Kushner and MBS and... Is there any more? Four of Cups. Not sure. There's so much else to investigate. Knight of Cups. That's the problem. There are going to be some very important things that are just going to falling through the cracks because there's so much else to clean up, to look at, to fix. Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Lovers, Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords. Eventually, but it's not What do you think? What do you think, good boy? What do you think, good boy? You are the sweetheart. Big stretch. Yes, this energy is terrible. Yes, this energy is just terrible. Oh, kitty approved. Oh, okay. Camera's kitty approved. Sorry. You're very good. You're very good. Yes, you are. You are precious. You are precious. You are the good kitty. Good kitty. Kushner, there's a lot involved with Kushner and things he's done. That's going to be definitely looked at. And this is eventually, but it feels so overwhelmed where it's like, you know, court cases can get so backed up that even important cases where it's like, all right, well, I'm throwing the book at you, or, you know, the prosecutor's going to throw the book at you. You know, trial set for, you know, November 2022. And it's like, what? There's going to be such a backlog of things that they're trying to get through. So it feels like eventually there will be something. It'll have to do with Kushner's money, specifically, at the part of it that has anything to do with America. Thank you, Mims. I love that little fuzz head. Okay. Oh. Okay. 62. All right. $62. Oh, this is nice. Where's 60? No, it's like 60, 63. The future for Kaepernick. Okay. Future for Kaepernick. Closing my eyes, reaching out the energy. It's kind of overwhelming. All the attention that he got before was it was so negative, and it was so huge. And even now, it's so gratifying to see all of those people finally, finally catching hold. But it feels like I don't know anything about this guy, but the energy I'm picking up is that he's not he just feels like, it's like I'm just a man. I mean, I'm just a person, and he wasn't, I mean, it wasn't like he was raised, it doesn't feel like he was, it's not anything negative toward them, but I mean, he was raised as a person. He wasn't raised the way that like Tiger Woods was raised or Serena Williams was raised, where it was like pounded into them from birth. Your greatness, you are great, you must work, you are great, you must work, it wasn't like that. He's a person, and he was raised like a person, and he was raised like an African American in America who was treated badly and cares about others, and he stood up for others. But this is huge, and it's almost like, wow. Oh, and then there are people who are calling him a hero and all of this, and it's like, on the one hand, it's like, well, that's gratifying, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah, thanks, yeah, okay. So maybe you guys know more about him than I do, but which wouldn't be hard. But so what's next for you, Mr. Kaepernick? And bless you for all the good you. Again, I'm getting that. Okay, yeah, that's great, but I'm just a man. I'm just. Six of Wands. Victory card. Yeah, no kidding. Knight of Pentacles. Judgment. Five of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Well, he put his, his kind of dream. Okay, it says it reconnected. Okay, it's apparently I was here. All right, he put a very, a very lucrative job on the line, his dream job on the line, and he was judged for it, and judged for it in a big way. Big way. And then he was out in the cold for a while. But then now we've got even Caucasians finally protesting, standing up. You know, this is that victory card at the beginning. I pulled that over. This is that victory card. He's vindicated. But this is what he's worried about. This is in future, money being tight. It's like, well, this is a great thing. A hero doesn't pay this. So, is that is he going to have money troubles? He definitely has a place in history. A very good place in history. He will be remembered fondly. So, let me just see what I get. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, fate has played a big hand in his life, and he stepped up. Five of Swords, insult to injury. Eight of Swords, the World. Judgment. Ace of Cups. Yeah, he can give talks and what have you, but it's weird. It's weird. It feels weird the way people are treating him. And then sometimes it's like, well, yeah, of course, yeah, I did that, but I didn't do all of that. I didn't do that. That's everywhere in this together. I don't. He's having it. It feels like having trouble wrapping your head around. I don't know. Six of Pentacles. Star. Three of Cups. Hierophant. He'll be a part of good things in future. When he's older. Will he go into politics when he's older? Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. He might. But like hair going gray. But he's a hero. He's going to go down a hero. He is a hero. He's it's going to be tough for a while. At some point there, it's going to be kind of tough to monetize his situation, his fame. But he'll manage. He'll be okay. Or there's some mismanagement of funds or something, but he's okay. It's not like the Tower, you know? Colin Kaepernick has substantial wealth, 20 million. Good. I'm glad to hear it. But I keep getting cards of in future money getting tight. Chariot. Things have definitely changed quickly. Devil, Two of Swords, Five of... I'm getting the same things. Things have definitely changed. I'm getting the Devil card for the prejudice, the decision card, what he decided to do. Five of Centers, which is it definitely caused an uproar. There's Trump, the Emperor. He thinks he's an emperor. And Eight of Cups. He has substantial wealth. Ace of Swords. Seven of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Swords. Yeah, he better be careful. That's all I'm saying. He better be careful. He's still got a Wheel of Fortune right in the middle of this. And this one doesn't feel like it's such the fame, but this is the Thief card. And this is the thief leaving around the Wheel of Fortune. Watch your money. Good sir. Watch your money. Be careful who you trust. All right. Someone might rip him off. Could be. Oh, you got the Three of Swords. Oh, I missed that. Melissa's saying I got the Three of Swords and finally the Ace of Pentacles. Heartbreak and heartbreak over money? Or heartbreak and a new beginning? Something like that. All right. I just got a flash. Autumn Trump trying to cause issues. Yeah. He had so many charities? Not quite sure. Okay. I think there was one more question. 73 and a bit. Oh, North Korea. Okay. Wow, I hate Trump, seriously. I hear you, Salome. Okay. 74. Yeah, okay. You're so bright, you gotta wear shades. I remember that song. You got a degree in nuclear science. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. Yeah. I remember that. Lawsuit regarding loss of money. It could be anything. But North Korea. Cutting off communication with the South. Guys, I'm hearing I'm hearing a shrill woman's voice. Deep kimchi. Yep. One of the best lines. There's so many good lines in MASH. But at the end of that one episode, it's kimchi, Frank. Kimchi. My God, man, you've struck coleslaw. I hear kimchi is really good. And they have like special refrigerators to keep it in. I've never had kimchi, I'll be honest. I'd like to. I've tried kombucha. Is that the drink? Didn't care for it. But I wasn't raised with it. I don't like curry either, which is just terrible because curry, in theory, could be good. I wasn't raised with it, and I just don't. It tastes off to me. But again, I don't have a problem with cilantro, so I don't have that. There's a gene that makes cilantro taste like soap to some people. Apparently I don't have that. But I guess it's what you're raised with. It's what you're used to. Kimchi. Hot, spicy, salty. At least what I had. Chili, chili, chili. I love mash. Oh yeah. The last cat I had before these two knuckleheads, Howie. Howie, I did not name Howie. I did not name these guys originally. Howie, he was a tortoiseshell. I've only had short hair male cats. I don't know why. I've never had a female cat. It's very strange. I've had 5 cats in my life, and none of them have been female. Not on purpose, just how it happened. And as I'm shuffling here, the person who named him Howie was a huge fan of MASH. And his name was actually short for Howitzer, which was, oh gosh, Major Houlihan's father's nickname. Breaking, King Leopold II statue removed after Belgian protesters set it on fire. Okay. Aw, my kitty Denny was sitting on my lap watching you and your kitty on my laptop earlier. Thank you, Anne. Denny. That's a cute name. Denny the kitty. King Leopold was a terrible person. Well, Pluto is gonna Pluto. Gonna plow through status and create equality whether you like it or not. Okay, she's more like 18 now. Okay, we're reading on North Korea cutting off communications with South Korea. What's going on? And I'm not going to do an overloaded Celtic on this because I feel like this is not energy I should stay in for that long. Nope. Okay, we're back. It disconnected me. Sorry about that. It disconnected me. So anyway, back here. What I got 6 of Swords for the reading, and then I got 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Sun, 3 of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, what this is telling me, I still think something happened to Kim Jong-un. We're reading on North Korea. They've cut off communications with the South. Okay, yeah. North Korea has cut off communications with the South. Here's this. I still think something has happened to Kim Jong-un. Page of Pentacles. This is scrambling for money. Really, 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 really needing money. The Sun. This still feels like there is just there's going to be just a slight path created into the north. Just a little bit. It's not huge, it's not massive, but it feels like there's going to be a path, and it goes a little ways in. And it feels like this is the demilitarized zone, and there's like an opening here. Like this is the ground, and this is the demilitarized zone, and then it's like there's no grass here from like a pathway forming into North Korea, but it's kind of shaped like this. This on this card, it's kind of shaped like that, where it's like, and it fades out at the end. So there's like, it's a pathway, but it doesn't go that far, but it's definitely more than before. I keep getting that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Three of Wands. Because that feels more saber rattling. Yeah, whatever. But there's something at the center of this where there's a pathway between the two formed. There's a little ways into North Korea. Something about it. But for now, yeah, it's just going to be, they're trying to get money. They're trying to get attention. They're trying to get stuff. Okay. What's the state of Kim Jong-un? Oh, I saw something in all caps. What was that? K. Nelson. I agree. It feels void regarding Kim Jong-un. Feels void. Not here. And his sister's just scary. Scary. All right. What's going on with Kim Jong-un? Okay, Six of Wands. There's a victory card for this reading. Tower. Queen of Swords. Strength. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Something bad happened to him. And that feels like the sister. Very belligerent. This is changes in laws, changes in how money is sent around, changes in. This is keeping their regime strong, no matter what. They're hiding this tower moment. They're hiding it. She's standing in front of it. And this is a change, but this is not what he would do. It's out of necessity. See, I'm getting these really conflicting. I am consistently getting these conflicting messages. Something bad happened to him. She's nuts, and she's covering up for it. And it's more of the worst of the worst, because she's a bigger believer in that tyrannical way of doing things. Hello, sweetheart. Oops, there goes a lamp. But at the same time, I'm getting this pathway opening up through the north, and I'm getting this improvement. Okay, I'm going to quickly just say this because it keeps kicking me off. So what I'm getting conflicting messages. Very strange. It's almost like the sister doing everything we would expect North Korea to do, more of the same, but then there's this other thing here. Pathway opening up, laws changing, something very progressive, a real crack in the door. But this is still, I don't know. So I don't know what that means. But anyway, I keep getting kicked out. So I will wish you all a really great day. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much to our moderators. All right, hang in there. We'll get through this. We will. All right, hang in there. Have a great day, guys.